everyone, Bluebell here. Welcome back to the Future. So let's speak to Edna now
Ahem.
and try and get her
Back
to have a
again,
go
Mr.
at Trixie.
Corleone? What can I help you with?
Well, I was thinking.
Uh,
I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What
yeah.
have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Oh, these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
Hmm.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
Okay.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
So Mina,
How about
we
you?
got-
Have you got any questions for me?
No.
Then kindly let me pass.
I'm afraid I can't until I've located your registration form.
Oh, this is absurd!
Okay. She's not very happy about Trixie's new job, and you could arrange to have Edna get Trixie fired. Someone around here work with Trixie. Talk to Cue Ball about Trixie. You're not Cue Ball. Who's Cue Ball? Truck. Oh, are you Cue Ball? Yes, you are. Hello, Cue Ball.
Hey, pal.
Oh, geez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing.
Um,
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even kid doesn't know. Stuff that curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
okay.
So what's
We're just
so
gonna keep riling up, I guess.
toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what, I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me in my underwear
That ain't so bad.
last year.
Okay, that's pretty bad. All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that
Whoa.
Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
So now I give this to Edna. Bye then.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Mister. Now I use that on Edna.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill
I
Valley...
don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You're firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Aw, I feel bad.
Let's talk.
Okay. Let's go talk. Hello.
Trixie?
I'll do it. I'll make that blue-nosed bitty eat her heart out.
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But we
up...
gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlor-Maid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Oh,
Why am I not
God.
surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay, so it's a long way to Emmett's lab. You'll need some... Okay, so I need to go back to Doc.
Ah, good. You're back. Give me the full report.
She says she likes you because you've got a virtuous mind, you look good in a suit, and you're completely faithful to her.
Damn, she's got me dead to rights. Well, you'll just have to find a way to change her mind.
Already did.
I'll be here if you need any help. Do you need any help?
I love how his eyes is like that. Over here if you need help. Do you need any help? Yeah.
Good news. I think Trixie's gonna go along with my scheme.
Pursue whatever strategies you like, but please don't tell me the details.
Okay, then you need to...
Have you figured out what's wrong with the time circuits?
Not sure. Possibly. It seems to me to be a simple wiring issue, but I'm double-checking to make sure. All the basic equipment appears to be functional.
Any chance I could borrow the DeLorean? I want to drop in on young you at the lab.
Well, I don't know. The time circuits...
Listen, I promise I won't take it to 88.
Even so, I'm worried about letting it out of my sight while it's still behaving unpredictably. Tell you what, I'll take it on a test drive 1 minute into the past. If it passes the test, I'll let you borrow it.
Ugh.
It worked. Didn't it?
I'm afraid not. In fact, the discrepancy appears to be getting worse. I arrived 6 hours ago.
Oh, too bad.
I didn't want to risk undoing any of the work you've done thus far, so I kept out of sight. But the time lag wasn't entirely a waste. I stopped by the hardware store and bought the parts for a chronometric analyzer.
Ugh.
A what?
A diagnostic device. See, I plug it into the time circuits and set them
Seriously, it's just problem after problem. You think you're getting somewhere and then you've got another situation.
Hey, no driving the exhibits off the lot!
Looks like you'll have to find another set of wheels if you want to get to the lab.
Really? Ugh, okay. What do I use then? So it's like in front of the high school. Check out the Hill Valley of the Future exhibit.
If I'm gonna get to Emmett's, I need to find some wheels.
Okay. Well, where am I going then? I'm looking for a car? What about that? Do you think I can borrow the truck?
No keys. I'll have to find my wheels somewhere else.
Can't I ask him?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
Oh,
How the
God.
heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Never mind.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what I'm trying to do.
If I'm gonna get to Emmett's,
What am
I
I
need to
doing?
find some wheels.
Take the overhead train from the tracks and use it as a skateboard. The what? Oh.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I better go see what's keeping him.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Okay.
Go.
That works.
I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
So now I can go?
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup.
Whee!
Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now, in love with the woman of my dreams, and a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Okay. There. I just went to go and have a quick break. So I had some foods. Wow. Go to Emmett's lab, ask him about his new invention. Okay.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
Uh.
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
Don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Your machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied-up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course. Anyway. You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
I still have to ask about it.
Emmett?
Yeah?
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Did you make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it. You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Can I? Can you flick switch? The switch.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey.
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that?
Oh, that's cool.
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Oh god. It's gonna be the bottom one. Oh?
Layabout. Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Oh. Whatever. So, what do I do about this? Emmett's mind map shows him to be a model citizen. Maybe if he were retested, it would come out differently. Click on the mind map text with blah, blah, blah. to begin a test. While the test is running, see what sorts of reactions you can provoke from Emmy.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Ooh. Okay. What am I doing now? Generally speaking, you should be trying to provoke reactions that are the opposite of what you would expect. Use Emmett's stew, cakes, the forward player, the bacteria tank, and the positive and negative. Sometimes you'll need to produce 2 reactions to swing Emmett all the way from the side.
So this machine takes those little cards and tells you whether or not someone's a good guy or bad guy?
Kind of. Actually, the helmet does all the work. The mental alignment meter is just a glorified arcade machine.
So why not just go with the cards?
Edna says that people respond well to flashing lights and snap judgments. I can't argue with that. Every time I kiss her, I see flashing lights and lose all sense of
I don't wanna
judgment.
know.
No kidding. How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
So what am I doing exactly? So no, I don't.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Ah.
What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
It's not so good.
You look a little constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Oh.
Heavy.
Extremely.
I need that.
Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
I needed that, don't I? I've done that. But what? I don't know what else I'm doing.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure.
So there's a reason I need this. Oh.
Ew.
I don't understand how I do this.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. Hey there, you stinky little bacteria.
I really don't. Wait there. Do I need to... Hang on.
That smells
So that's
good.
a positive one, isn't it? So, do I... Oh. What?
Ew.
I don't understand. Okay. She's really impressed by Emmett's clean new look. Maybe I should dirty him up. There's got to be something in Emmett's lab. Pick up the jar of motor oil and spill it on it. Okay, I can do that. Can of oil. Hey, Emmett.
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa! What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering.
So,
Back to
you'll never mess up Emmett's suit whilst he's got a shower. How is Emmett going to clean himself up at the expo? Click on the cleanser shower.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil. That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever.
I'm assuming I need to take that. Can I put that in that?
I don't want to get that covered
Why
in any messy oil.
not? Portable cleanser of Emmett might come in handy. Maybe I should grab Emmett's portable cleanser. Okay. That was just all I had to do. Okay?
What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Now what? Emmett's cleanser is good for cleaning of all sorts of sticky substances. Why don't you test it out on something? You've already seen how good it is on motor oil one. Try it on Proto Motor Oil. Use the cleanser on the furs in the hill valley of the past display. I need that, no. I need that. No! I need that.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
So that's that, I guess. Ooh. Okay, so I got the photo album.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
I don't actually know how to do it. So obviously, I need to take that to the Hill Valley. But, ooh.
Ow!
Oh. Yeah.
That smells good.
So I want a positive effect on some pictures. Is that what I'm trying to do? Oh, did I do it? I did do it, right? Right. Okay. We will replace that then.
Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a
Oh,
mental
okay.
alignment meter first.
Okay. We'll do that first then. Wait, this thing. Oh, I'm gonna go round the other way. Of course.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Really? Alright. Let's try again then. I guess. So we want him to hate her. So play with that.
Ow!
And that's recorded that. Ta-da! I don't know what to think of that one.
Ew!
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Recording. Yeah, you have to give me a minute though. Yeah, but you'll have to give me a minute though. What else? I don't know. Should I get him to have a positive effect or a bad effect on him? I guess a bad effect. What's the record player do?
Ah, that's the stuff.
Oh, it's gonna give him a positive one, isn't it? Oh, okay. Really, that tune again? I don't know who these... What was that about? Oh, multiple ones. So I'm getting 2 reactions off of him at the minute. Ooh.
Ow!
Boink. Now I need a positive one. He's got weird teeth.
Ah, that smells much better.
Okay, good. See what that one does.
Okay, that's pretty bad, but I'd better try to match Tannen's mind map.
Oh, okay, so that gives me a hint. Tannen's.
The mind of a degenerate criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Okay. So what do I need to...
Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen.
How do I do things? Alright, I'm going to figure it out in the next episode. So, thank you for watching. If you like, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram, which will be in the description below. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye!